everyone, welcome to the class ECE 210. This is a lecture for the review of the final exam. Okay, first of all, let's see the time about the final exam. You go to the blackboard, you can see the information. You see the syllabus. Below the syllabus, we have the schedule. Alright, schedule. And okay, here, final exam. The 16th week, the exam will be available on Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Tuesday morning, that is Tuesday, December 5th, and due at Wednesday midnight, that's December 6th. And okay, be careful. Submit after this time will not be accepted, so you have to submit before this time. During the quiz, I know some of the students they submit like in 12:01, like something like that, just a few minutes later than these, and usually when I grade I think okay, it's fine. But for the final, any submission after these will not be accepted, so be careful. Submit before this, and the better thing is start before like 10:30. No later than 10:30, right? You have time. 10:30 start at 10. Oh, not 10:30. 2 hours. So like 9:30. You start at 9:30, then you can make sure you are submit before this. You are submit before 11:30, right? Not late. Yeah. But early will be better. Yeah, don't do late to rush time. You have risk to lose the whole exam. Okay, this is the time, and its form will be is online, similar quizzes, but you only have one attempt, and each just one attempt. It will last 2 hours. You will see the similar with quiz. When you click on link, you will see there's another attempt, but that attempt, even you do it, it will not be graded. All right, so you just do one attempt. I only use one attempt, the first attempt. Okay, only accept the first attempt. Yeah, and then the coverage. All those of quiz 1 to 6 and section 11 to 12 of chapter 12. So we will cover all of these. Cover all of these. Yeah. And okay, so this is about generally about the exam. Then because it's online, it's open, so you can use all the information you can obtain during the exam. But you should remember, you have to finish 20 problems in 2 hours, so time is limited. Okay. And what else I want to say? The coverage, the general things. Okay. Then let's consider this part. For the grade. Okay, so like this. Now you in your grade you can see weighted total, and most of you already finished all the labs and 6 quizzes. So in the weighted total will be the summation of these 48% and this 20%. So it is 68%. Like if you have 60, that is 60 out of 68. Okay, and the rest part is reading assignment. You have 12%, and the final exam that is 20%. For example, we can see like okay, right here. Example of grade. Suppose you have weighted total, right? Weighted total, and then you need a reading assignment. and then the final exam. Right? You still have these three. Suppose like this is just example. Suppose like you have 60% here. With the total, you have 60%. Reading assignment. If you can complete all the reading assignment, that will be 12%. That will be 12. And the final exam, you have if you have full credit, that will be 20. Then overall will be 6, 12, 20. There will be 92. That is A. Okay. And if, for example, you still same thing, you have 60% weighted total. The reading assignment, you just finish half of it. That is 6. And the final exam, you already get for example, half of the credit. Then this will give you 60 and 76. That will be C. Alright. So now based on your weighted total, you can have an estimate what will be your final grade. Yeah, depending on your reading assignment and the final exam. And for reading assignment, I would say you just pay time. What it is? Yeah, you just pay some time. You can have full credit. I believe you just go over the textbook, and you can have them. So basically, hopefully you can now you have 60% after reading assignment. You have 72. You already get a C, and that means it's kind of pass, right? And you have some grade in the final. Then you can have a B or A, depending on how many you get it here. Of course, maybe you already have now you have 65. Then you have a 10% in the reading assignment and 15% in the final. This will give you 65, 75, 85, 5, 90. It's 90. This is also A, right? So depend. You can try yours. All right. Yeah. So this is I gave this example so you can understand which location you are standing for. Yeah. Okay. So this is the example of the grade. Let's go back. And this one, so far I think I will not give curves. I say maybe I will do some curve in the beginning of the semester. But so far I check the distribution. It's quite it's quite normal. Some A, some in the A level, some in the B level. So most possibly I will not do a curve on it. Okay. So this is the this is the general information, and then after these, I will give you some office hour. I will post it here in the Zoom meeting. I will post it in the Zoom meeting, and you can see. And then we can, if you have question, you can reach me by the Zoom meeting. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is generally. Now let's go to the. Go to that book. Go to that book. Let's see the material which we studied. That book. Yeah, my computer tend to be slow. I think maybe this is just because there's a new update on the operation system on the Windows. After that, it will. So the computer sometimes they do the update automatically. I didn't pay attention, but after the last update, my memory might be, the computer might be full in the memory, so it's runs slow. Anyway, Okay, so here's a Zybook. You can see all the material here directly from book. You can also look at the assignment. So here for your review, okay, actually how to review is depending on you, not me. Here I just give you discuss some way how to review it. Okay, so like here we have seven assignment, right? Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and chapter 12, two assignment, totally 7 assignment. So here you can do like 2 things. One thing, as I told, you can finish all the reading assignment to get the full credit, right? So you can go over all the chapters, all the assignment. Like chapter 1, you click chapter 1, you can see we have some list of some sections. So you click on any sections, you can see the assignment. I think you should have somewhere to display the how many percentage you already finished. Let me see my class reporting. Yeah, if I click on reporting, you will have similar thing, reporting. Yeah, here you see when I click on reporting, here it will calculate how many percentage reading assignment was finished. This is a percentage I finished, yeah. So like this, right? You see, like 72% in readings, 50% in reading. Yeah. When you finish some more problems, then this will increase. And after the December 1st, that is the due date for all the reading assignment. After December 1st, I will download the report from Zybook and then post the grade of everyone to the Blackboard. You can see what's your reading assignment. But here, if all of these are 100%, of course you will have full credit. That is 12. If all of them is over 90, you will have point is not exactly 12, but close to 12, right? Yeah. So try to finish all of them during your review, and just follow the reading assignment, right? Follow the reading assignment. So go over all the material again. Finish the reading assignment, and at the same time you need to you can think there are several things or just one thing, that you prepare a formula sheet. For example, you go to the first assignment, section 1.2, then you can see in this section you can give a summary about this section. Actually, this section, as a name, it is just the unit, dimensions, and notation. So you can prepare paper. You write down section 1.2. It's unit, dimensions, and notation, and that's it. You do not need. I believe there's no more, summary as the name of this section. This name of the section gave you a good summary, but you need more details. You see, here's a table. We have international scientific notations here. We have the units, and we have the prefixes, right? We have these two. So you need these two table. Of course, if you remember everything here, it will be fine. But if you are not so sure, the best thing is you put these two table in your formula sheet. That's you can different way. You can just copy it by hand to a paper. You can also try to use a screenshot. You get an image and then put this image in a document. That document is your formula sheet. And then after you put everything in your formula sheet, include this table, you can print it out. The formula sheet you review. You can think review is a kind of a process to prepare your formula sheet. You put all the necessary information you think they are important for you in a formula sheet, and not just one sheet, maybe even 10 pages. And then you need to print it out in papers. Yeah, this is my suggestion. You can also just leave it here, you give an index. You see, the table about the units is in the section 1.2. Okay, then by this index you can find it quickly from your computer. But you have a risk, when we change the screens, if you open different pages, you change between pages. When you change between the pages, you should know one of the page is your exam, right? You go to the exam, you will start. Okay, like here I will put the final exam also here in these quizzes. Okay, I change the name. This is not just quizzes. Let me add it. Added these is quizzes and exam. Okay, quizzes and exam. Exam will be also in this folder. Okay. You can this one. Can I need to click. It's covered. Okay, now I can click the submit. Submit. Okay, so you will see we will have exam here. Okay, so here will be the exam. I put the exam here. So when you start the exam, the screen will be the exam. If you switch from different pages, you have a risk. Your exam will be refreshed. You know what will happen? If you refresh, then your first attempt, the blackboard will think your first attempt is done and submitted. I know some of you guys during the quiz you have this kind of accident. Like it's totally 5 problems. After they finish 1, 2, 3, okay, they switch between different pages, and then the quiz page was refreshed. Then they submitted. It's submitted automatically. So he didn't do the rest of the problems. Only finished like 3 problems or 4 problems. And then the grade is low. Yeah, some of you guys have happened like this kind of accident. So during the exam, try to avoid this risk, right? Because you only have one attempt. If these things happen, you have no chance to recover. No chance. Because I explained here, suppose you know this, so I will not give you like a reset of your exam. No. So avoid that. To avoid that, the best thing is you will not switch from different pages. Okay. Then a good formula sheet is necessary. So you can find all the useful information from your formula sheet, not from some computer pages. Or maybe you have another computer. You have 2 computers, or you find everything in your cell phone. You use a computer to do the problem, and in the cell phone you try to find the necessary information. That is also a way. Yeah. But I think the first choice should be you have a paper formula sheet in papers. All right. Okay. Let's go back. Go back to here. All right. So you can put this one. Put the table. So you go over all the sections. If there's some necessary tables, try to put the table into your formula sheet and then print it out in papers. And of course, in this section depend. Like some people maybe think this one is a good information. You want to put it in your formula sheet, or some example. You think this example is also like this one, something like this. You think this part is useful for you. You can also put them in your formula sheet. Okay, do this way. Go across all the reading assignment sections. I go back. Right. So we have totally 7 assignment. Each assignment you will have several sections, maybe 10 sections, and each section you give some short summary, such important, of course. Something you already remember, you do not need to put them in a formula sheet. But something you're not so sure, but like for example, you know some some formula, but that formula you are not so sure that is which parameter is equal to which one, you are not so sure. You know you have that formula, but you are not so confident what it is. You write that formula. Here we have different kind of device, like we have resistor. You can see here we have resistor, we have capacitor, we have inductor, we have op-amp, right? Different devices. Different devices, they have different nature, and then okay, what is the relation between the different parameters, right? So you think something you're not so sure, you put it in the formula sheet. All right, so go over all these sections, and then you have a good formula sheet that can help. And one more thing about the formula sheet, actually it is here in the quiz. Here I have a summary of op-amp circuits. This is also from the ZI book, from the textbook, but that section is not included in the reading assignment. So if you just go over the reading assignment, you will not see this table. But this table is useful, so I put it here. You can have a look. Just wait a little bit. Okay, you can see this one, right? Yeah, you can have this table. You can have this table. So try to put this table in your formula sheet. Yeah, in your formula sheet. Print it out. Yeah, print it out to your formula sheet. You put this in your formula sheet and print it out. So you can have this table. This table is about the op-amps. And when you use it, you see we have A, B, C, D, E, F. Actually, we do not consider the case E. And then we have A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 different kind of circuit related with op-amp. Each circuit, you have an op-amp with some resistors and some wires. Now, how to separate them? In the quiz problem, in the exam problems, the notation might be different. So you should understand how to which is which circuit it is, and which resistor it is. You see, you have the formula here. Then which one is R1, right? You should recognize them. So here you need to remember something. The first with the input. With the input, when you use this table, with the input is some voltage go to positive or negative side. Actually, this positive and negative, one of it will be the input, or both. Might be both, like the last one, or not last one, which one? This one, D. We have V1 is the input to go to negative side, and V2 is another input to go to positive side. So we have two input. And the other thing, the other input, if you know the input were also connected to the ground, you should know which input is coming from ground. So like the first one input go to positive, and the ground go to negative. In the second input, Vs go to the negative, and the ground go to positive. You see, these two are different. You see, A and B are different, right? They have different location of the input. Here the input Vs go to positive and ground go to negative. Here's ground go to positive and the input go to negative. So this is different. And also for the resistors, you have different resistors. Then you see this RS. RS is okay. So for A, RS, you can think it is just 0 because output is independent of RS. So no matter what is RS, even if it is 0, doesn't matter. You don't need it. But you need R1 and R2. Where are the R1 and R2? Okay, so here you can see R2 is a resistor between the ground and the negative, and the feedback. Here's a feedback. Okay, here's a feedback. The VO is output. Output to go back is a feedback. And along the feedback, you have a resistor that is R1. And then here, go to the ground, you have R2. Okay, so when you see you have a circuit looks like this, which one is R1? Maybe here I put the R2, but in the formula you will use this R2 value for this R1. You got it? Yeah. So So this R1 means the resistor from along the feedback way. So this is for the feedback way. Okay. So yeah, so three things they can help to recognize which is which. So this is positive, this is negative. Both they are location for the input. The input may be a voltage, may be a ground. If they are different, then you have different circuit. And another way here you have feedback. This feedback can help you to determine which resistor is which. Right? So here R1 is in the feedback, and B, RF is in the feedback. This is feedback go to negative side. And C, you have feedback also go to the negative, and this RF is a feedback. Right? And this R1, R2, R3, they are followed by the input. Three input go to the negative side in this circuit, right? Maybe you have two input go to negative side, or four of the input or more input, multiple input go to the same negative. You can connect it similar like this, right? So you can use similar formulas. And in D, you see we have a feedback that is R2. Follow V1 is R1. Follow V2 is R3. And to the ground is R4. Okay, so if you have the circuit with op amp looks like this, we have two input, one go to negative side, one go to positive side, and feedback go to negative side. And you can see resistor, if they are labeled ways like this is R, for example, this is RA, this is RB, this is RC, this is RD. You still know where to put these R's in the formula. Okay, so this is about this formula, this table, about this table, and you need to put this table in your formula sheet. Okay, all right, let's go back to here. Yeah, so go over all the sections, go over all the sections in assignment like this. Give a summary and put it in, in your formula sheet, and so that you can print it out. And of course, at the same time, try to finish the reading assignment. Like here, the inductor, I put the inductor. I have 25 points. I need to finish for the reading assignment. Then, you finish them. Yeah, at the same time, you finish them, and as well you give a summary of the section. Right? You have like here, I didn't do these. Then I need to go over all of them. Right? Yeah. But suppose you already finished at least most of the reading assignment, right? Yeah. So during the review process, try to finish all of them. Okay. So this is one pass on the review. So by this way, you can have a reading. You can have a formula sheet. After you finish, you need to double check whether this formula sheet is good enough for you. How to do that? Okay. Now we have quizzes. Remember? We have quizzes. Here we have 6 quizzes. 6 quizzes. So review them again. I think you cannot go into them here, but you go to the grade center. Okay, I will not show you my grade center. There will be, you can see the grade of all of you. But in your side, you can see the grade center. Like you find the quiz 3, you got quiz 3. Then quiz 3, the first attempt you have, for example, you have 10 points. The second attempt you have another 10 points. Then you want to review. Okay, just click on your grade. You click on that 10 point, your grade. Then, or maybe I think nearby that, I think just click on the point. Yeah, click on the point. Then the blackboard will show you the detail about this 10 point. That is your work on that quiz. Okay, so you can review all your quizzes and go over your quizzes again. And when you find something you are not so sure, try to find the information from your formula sheet. right? You already have your formula sheet. So first step, prepare your formula sheet. Go over the textbook, go over the reading assignment, and prepare your formula sheet. And then go over the quiz. Each quiz, if you have some doubt, some problem, suppose you already know how to do it, but maybe because like quiz 1 is we have that in the beginning of the semester. Now you are not so confident about something. Then okay, check your formula sheet. If you can find the necessary information, alright, you are good. If some information is not included in the formula sheet, but you still need that information, okay, find the information from the ECE book. Yeah, go back to ECE book, find the necessary information, and put that information in your formula sheet. So by this way, you can go over all these 6 quizzes and put all the information necessary for the quizzes. Okay, so that would be better, right? Yeah, someone may be thinking, okay, I just go over the quiz. I don't want to go over the ECE book. I just go over the quiz, then if I have a formula sheet, I can solve all the quizzes. That also works. Pay less time, but you have more risk, because the quiz, we say the quizzes are changing. You will have some random problems. I think you should know. Like you have a circuit is the same, but you can have different values or ask you different values. Like this time you want to find the current. Next time you want, for the same circuit, you want to find the voltage. Then the formula something are different, and in your attempt it is finding the I, and maybe same problem in the final you will find the V, but you do not have the formula for V, you only have formula for I. That is risk, right? So this kind of risk, because every time something might be different in the problems. And if you have a formula sheet based on a summary for all the sections, it will cover everything. It will cover everything, right? Yeah. So I still suggest you start from the textbook. And another problem is a reading assignment. Right? You need to finish reading assignment. Of course, you think, okay, I already finished. Then that will be great. Actually, if you already finish all the reading assignment, I believe this course won't be difficult for you. Yeah. Okay. So the second round. The first round, go over the ECE book, give a formula sheet. The second round, go over the quizzes, and if it is necessary, you add more things into your formula sheet. And here you also remember add these in your formula sheet. Okay, almost done. We have another thing. You remember, you go to the exam. I explained it here. It will cover not only all the quizzes. It will cover cover all of those in quiz 1 to 6 and sections 1, 11, and 12 of chapter 12. So all of those sections. Yeah, I say all of those sections. Not all of those what? Make it more clearly. Where it is? All of those. Yeah, just some more slow. Okay, see. All of those sections related in quiz 1 to 6. Yeah, those sections, not just those sections, not just those quizzes. Quizzes. Okay. Yeah. Submit. Yeah. All those quizzes, the sections related with those quizzes, and these two sections. Chapter 12, the section 11, 12. So these two sections, they are not included in any quizzes so far. So you need to find something inside this chapter. Let's go to that chapter. Yeah. Hey, what it is? Let me turn off this one. New table. Do I need this new table? I don't need this new table. Let me turn it off. Okay. Sections. No, this is chapter 5. We need to go to chapter 12. Chapter 12 continues. This one. You will have 24 points in the reading assignment. So we will have 2 problems coming from these 24 points. In the final exam, totally will be 20 problems. The quiz 1 to 6 each will have 3 problems occur in the final. There will be 18 problems, and another 2 problems were coming from here. Maybe 1 problem in one section, or maybe 2 problems in the second section. So try to finish the reading assignment of these 2 sections, and the required points are just for the orange problem. See, orange problem. You will have some orange problem as well. Do you have any blue problem? But blue problem is not required. Let me see. Yeah, you need this table in your formula sheet. Okay, and reading assignment. Yeah, this blue one. This is blue one. I didn't require this in your reading assignment. I have tried this in my class as an example, but it's not required for you. And this one is required for you. Yeah, the blue one. The orange one is required. This is this section, and the next section, S domain, circuit analysis. Alright, here. This example, okay, like this one, yeah. Like this one, right? This is orange activity, and this one is also orange activity, right? So try this, and I think one more. Usually, this should be more assignment. This one, yeah, this one, right? This one. In the class, I gave you the first example, right? I explained the example in the textbook, the first example. It is a little bit complex than the... Okay, wait a minute. Yes, here. This example, it contains a resistor and inductor and capacitor, contains 3 of them, and connected parallelly, right? This is the example. And in the reading assignment, I think this reading assignment, they only contain 2, like this one, a capacitor and a resistor. Yeah, resistor, right? And another one in the reading assignment, this one, yeah, and a resistor and inductor, right? Only contain 2. And the next one, yeah, also, okay, also 2. Oh, this is 3. Yes, 3 will be a little bit complex. Yeah, but I will try. Oh, this also 3. This they also 3. Yeah, okay. So out of I think even in example, but I try to give you a exam problem with 2 parts, not 3 parts. Like here you have 3. Yeah, 3. This is 2. Yeah, I will give you something 2, but maybe not this 3. This is is a current source. Maybe my problem is a voltage source. Here's R and L, maybe R and the capacitor. They have one R with R and capacitor, right? Resistor and capacitor. Resistor and capacitor, this is an example. Example here, yeah, resistor and capacitor. So maybe I have something, yeah, this is also reading assignment. So, yeah, so try to understand how they works for the at least two of the parts in a circuit. You can try by yourself, because now we have two kind of source, right? Voltage or current source, and three kind of the parts: the resistor, capacitor, and inductor. You pick two. You can try. You can get your own circuit and try to do some practice on your own circuit. Try to, if input is something looks like this, right? Like this, we have a rectangle, right, coming up to certain voltage, and after a while go back to zero. Right? If you have an input looks like this, what will happen in the upper side? And upper side here is a voltage output. Maybe you want to know the current output. The voltage, any problem they are looking for the current. Yeah, like this one is find I think. Yeah, find I, or okay, so like this example, all this, there's a voltage. Yeah, like in this example, you are asking for the I, right? Inductor current I in the current below can be found by S-domain analysis. Yeah, so the following is try to find the current IL of this circuit. Okay, so you can try. You give your circuit and practice on it. Yeah. Okay. So because for these two sections we do not have quiz problem, so you can just base on the reading assignment problems for your review, and if you want you can give any kind, you can build the circuit by yourself to do a practice, right? As same as you do the practice in those quizzes. Okay, I think that's all I want to give today for the review of this course. Yeah, I just want to ask you if you have any questions we can discuss, but right now we can't. So we can meet in the Zoom meeting if you have any questions. I will put the Zoom meeting schedule soon after. Yeah, just in these days. Today is Saturday, or today or tomorrow. All right, by Monday. By Monday, give you a schedule. Okay. All right, that's all for today. See you in the Zoom meeting. Bye bye.